then guys, welcome to a windy Silverstone. As you can see, I've got both the cars out for Japfest 2024 and this show is going to be massive. As you can see, this is my stand and quite a lot of cars. Still got cars to come actually, but we're getting close. There should be, if everyone shows up, around 80-ish cars, I think. More than double last year, which is insane. So shout out to everyone that's here on the stand today. Usual Japfest car show video applies. I'm going to walk around this whole show, show you all the stuff that's here. I guess we'll start with some of the cars that are on the stand. So welcome to Japfest 2024. So I thought I would start the video, as we've got some revving going on back there, with my two cars. We've got my Civic Type R EP3 here, and we've got the S2000 staged up differently to how I had it last year. Give a quick walkthrough of everything that's here. Bit of a mix, mainly obviously as you'd expect, EP3 focused. MX-5, we've got this really cool Forester, like look at this. How sick is that? Then we've got various different Civics and stuff, so let's walk down the line. So we've got, yeah, I'm just going to say EP3 collections. These on some Evo Enkeys, my cars as you've seen. Similar-ish setup to my car. Got carbon wings on this though. Another Cosmic Grey EP3, pre-facelift EP3. This DC5, I love the blue of this DC5, offset nicely with the white wheels as well. Got an 06 plate silver EP3 here, that's pretty rare. Super cool, Premier Edition obviously. Got pre-facelift here, MX-5, and we've got this R34 here as well. And part of the thing that I'm doing, because this stand is part of my brand Limitar, the legend has stuck his sticker I've given everyone on here. How sick is that? On the actual R34 lights. Row number 2, this is mad that I've got this many cars. So we've got another EP3 here. I love the graphics on this actually, super cool. I love this stripe down the side. Big fan of this. Really, really like that. Very cool. Shout out to Tegra as well. So we've got EP3 here, another EP3. Maxim Designs front lip on this one. EP3 here, EP3, pre-facelift with Mugen lip. This thing is crazy. There's another car that was on my stand last year. The Fiberworks front bumper looks very DC5-ish. As you can see in the front, we've got yellow speed brakes, but if you look in the rear, this thing also has yellow speeds in the rear. How crazy is this? I've never ever seen this on another EP3 before, and shout out to him for picking up one of the blue stickers available on the website. We've got this Colt that, as you can see, this was crashed not that long ago unfortunately, so it wasn't supposed to look like this for today, but sad times. Then we've got another Cosmic Grey EP3 here. So we've got EP3, EP2 here with some crazy decals on the side. We've got EP3 here, another EP3, another EP3 here, EP2. Headlights look sick on this. And look at this, carbon side skirts. Looks very cool. Sneaking in here, we've got an Evo. This is so rad. Look at this thing. On some RPF ones as well. Then we've got this FK2, full Dream bolt-ons, I believe. Then we've got another EP3, this slammed EJ9. Got Harry in his car here. He's waving to the camera. We've got this Euro R here as well, which is sick. And on some EP3 wheels. This EP3 has got nothing in the rear by the looks of it and has got an X brace. I'm not sure I'm actually going to be able to show you that. Can you see in there? Yeah, just about. Another DC5 in championship white, amazing colour. And in contrast to that, we've got this EP3 here in Milano red, carbon bonnet. Another EP2 here, another older Civic. We've got this JDM EP3 here with Gruffem intake, paint matched valve cover as well, very cool. We've got a facelift EP3, and as you can see, has two-tone seats like the Premier Edition. I'll explain all in a future video as to why that is. And we've got this EP3 here, look at those halos, red EP3, this EP3, another EP3, it's just EP3s everywhere. This is George's car and green DC5 Rembos, how rad does that look? Another EP3 here, this is where my stand ends and it goes into MX-5s. EP3 here, another EP3 here, we've got this EP3 again with the DC5 Fiberworks style bumper. This one's actually got the mesh in it, this one. And we got this crazy car here. Look at this thing, absolutely mental. Got some sick parts on this, RPF 1, yellow speed brakes. Got a Mugen steering wheel as well, which I can't really show you at the moment. Carbon on the back, cut out in the rear as well. And then we have this, which is the last car that's arrived so far. And look at where the Limitar sticker is stuck on this. That's super rad. There might be more that show up later on, I'm not totally sure. And there we go. If you don't know, this is my new brand that I've just launched. Obviously last year this said my name, which was just a bit weird, so this makes way more sense. And as you can see, got a Limitar banner on here, and if you're interested, you can get 10% discount using the code JAPFEST10. If you're seeing this, it means the discount is still live, so go check out the website, use that code, save yourself a bit of money as well. Anyway, let's go have a walk around and look at what else is here. On our way over to look at the trade stands and stuff before it opens, because we've still got 50 minutes or so before it opens, so come to have a look at all the cars in this the Auto Finesse show area. Is this a 240 or a 260? Not even sure, but this is super cool. I love the rear fenders. Look at this thing, K-swap RX-7. This thing is crazy. Full type Climatech build, carbon everywhere, carbon wings, carbon doors. It just burnt through here. Oh man, this thing is crazy. This plate on this is hilarious as well. Look at that, because obviously it's K20, but look at the size of the wing. It's actually as far out as the tires are as well. Massive. Now obviously you got a big turbo on it too, but look at that manifold design as well. Check the Silvia out, looking fresh. The wheels are incredible. I just love the blue on the inside. Looks amazing. Next to this though, look at this. Tommy Mackinnon edition. The paint on this is insane. Look at the Recaras as well. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe these are the same as the Premier Edition EP3 seats. Obviously they've got the different branding on them. I could be wrong though, so don't quote me on that. This is wild. Wide body, the colour is incredible, and I love the yellow accents as well. All in all, this setup is nuts. Huge turbo. Look at how wide this thing is at the back. Huge dish on the wheels. Yeah, R32s are so good. Next to that, we've then got this S15 on some Blitz wheels, and the yellow is just so good. One day I'd love to have an S15 as well, it'd be so rad. Got this S13 here. I don't know if you can see this on camera, I kind of can. It's like some crazy blue glitter stuff. We've got this R34 here as well in white. That is a wild kit on this. This Civic is crazy. I've seen this before. I think this has actually won some awards at some other shows, but look how fresh this thing is. Paint looks amazing, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see inside, but stripped out, but look at this carbon piece here. How sick is that as feed? And it's actually functional. It goes to a vent. Seems to be very Skyline heavy in here. The wing on this is absolutely massive. Crazy angle on it too. Look at the size of it. It's almost as tall as me. Then over here we've got this Lexus. Looks really cool. Love a kit on these, always really like these, big fan. Got another S15 in this purple colour with the bronze wheels as well. Oh, one day. Got another silver over here. This kit is wild as well. Completely on the ground. It's got like some carbon on the wheels, if you can see that. Veil side 370. Got a purple Supra. Look at the chunky boy wheels, this proper meaty stance. Yeah, that's cool. R34, RPF1s, and that classic colour. This is wild. Pink brakes, pink seats. That's pretty insane. Super low as well, but yeah, polished lip. I mean, Werkmeisters. Classic wheel, such a good look. Always suits these cars really well as well. Look at that tuck in the rear. Got the Evo 10 here. It's almost got like this pearlescent look to it. I don't know if that shows up on camera that well. And I've got an EP3 in here as well, which is nice to see. It's got the carbon boot on it as well. This is an option I've thought about for mine. We've got carbon on the back here as well. And inside we've got the yellow cage as well. Next to that we've got another chaser. Proper gangster chiller vibes this, isn't it? Super rad. We've got another Honda in here, this Championship White DC5, the gold Enkeys, full carbon Mugen style wing on that too. And we've got this like touring car. Look at this thing, this is so cool. Fully stripped out. This thing is sick as well. I just love the livery on it. I love all the chrome look as well, suits with the wheels. This Evo is amazing, and this is one of the wing options I'm thinking for the S2000. This is, I think, one of the wider versions of it though, so I think they do a slightly narrower one, but I just love the twin blade thing. So let me know down below if you think this should be an option. This has got the Voltex rear diffuser, which this looks very similar to the S2000 one. This is a part I am gonna get for the S2000. It's gonna look so good on that car, as it looks amazing on this too. And yeah, it looks the same design, everything. So it looks like the full kit might be Voltex. I could be wrong, but the side skirts look Voltex on the Meisters as well. Look at the crazy front aero, carbon bottom lip as well. Yeah, that is just mean. Fully blacked out D badge. Because of the wind this year, all of the stands have been pushed into the pit bays, and actually that makes way more sense. They're so much cooler. So we're gonna have a look through and see if there's anything cool on display in any of these stands. Few cars at trade stands and what have you. We've got Sophie's S14 here. This thing is so sick. Didn't realize this was glittery. It's super cool. This is currently my girlfriend Zara's favorite car of the show so far. But we've got this R34 next to it. This is up for sale for, as you can see there, 140 grand. All the carbon at the front. We've got T37s on it and stuff. But yeah, 140 grand nowadays. The wing on this is absolutely ginormous. So I know very little about Subarus, but this RB320 is plastered all over this car. This is number 5, but there's floor mats, it's all in the seat, it's on the gear knob, it's everywhere. So this must be a super limited run car. Look, you can see it on the side here as well. It's on the mud flaps as well. This must be, I think it's even on the front lip. Yeah, it is. Never even heard of an RB320. Any Subaru viewers are probably like, oh my God, I can't believe you don't know. We've got the raised wheels all on the stand here. I spotted this top T37. It's just such a good looking wheel. We've got some mag blues by the looks of it. The classic color, the dream. This is crazy. Look at this thing. It's like race cars, but look at the fuel in the back here. Mental, but this thing is absolutely, look at the size of these. These are wider than my hand. Got proper presence. This is crazy. There's this drag RX-7 here as well. As you can see, there's sticky boys in the back. Look at this K-swap though. This is sick. Color matched in there as well. So everything, the whole thing is this like maroon color. LSB Racing brakes. So here we have a very, very carbon heavy S2000. Like literally all the panels you can see. Front bumper, full carbon. Sides, all full carbon. Engine bay, all full carbon. Doors, Mugen style roof as well. Carbon rear. There's like almost nothing in the rear. Look at this. How crazy is that? Super, super lightweight. Look how wide the rear wheels are as well for context. There's my hand. That's the boot setup. So you can see the inside of the door, all carbon as well. These pieces are actually a piece I'm tempted to get for my car at some point as well. It's a nice little touch. I think against the blue it will work really nicely, so my plan is to do some carbon interior with mine. That is a piece on my list for sure. Got Geo by Luke's S15 here on some T's as well. This is just such a sick setup. Again, also pink. Zara's a big fan. I love the two-tone carbon into black, and then the black wing just looks amazing with the rear lights as well. Incredible, so good. And here we have the Tegua stand. They brought Suki, the NSX along as well. Tegua have also brought their FL5, and since I last saw this at their headquarters, they've put the wing on it that is like the optional extra, and if you can see in there, that is red weave. Also under here, which is the first time I've seen this in person, are all the vortex generators. I don't know if you can see that whole wing under here is got all of these bits. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, this wing, not even just the stands, just the blade is like £3,000 optional extra from Honda. But it's rad that Honda even offer something like this as an option in the first place. We've got two cars here, and these were both supposed to be on my stand until yesterday when Greenlight, who are just in there, Greenlight Insurance, took away these two from me, and now they're here instead. But cool story about this, you see all the Buddy Club logos on this. This is like legit from Buddy Club. They sent the logos to him to actually stick on the car, which is so sick. So like all of these are like legit from Buddy Club. But this on the eBay stand is at a crazy angle, and I'll show you why in a second. I mean, first of all, look at the dish on these wheels. The whole rear has just got this carbon seat delete with the cage in the back. That looks really cool. This is the back of it, and you can see mirrors. This is what people were telling me to do with my car. That's what I should have done, and like jack them up and all of this. Completely spotless under here. This is insane. Nothing in the back apart from the exhaust. Absolutely wild. Oh my God, look at this. This is unbelievable. This might be my favorite car so far. A Mugen cover on the engine in there. Look at the rear of this as well. Oh my God, shout out to the owner. This is pure goals. Oh my God. Surrounded by a sea of MX-5s because there's going to be a parade later on for an anniversary. I've just been ditched by everyone because they're going to go watch the drifting. I'm going to hold off on that because I need to look at more cars first. And here we've got Tom's FD2. This is crazy. And let me know, do you want to see a full video feature on this car? Because I certainly do, and it'll be very, very interesting. So let me know down below. This MX-5 is super sick. Loads of really nice carbon bits. And I really like the lights on this. There's like a purple tint to them, which is really cool too. But yeah, carbon lip, carbon bonnet, just like nice little bits of carbon, and like this little duckbill on the back as well, and that whole boot section on the back too. This is really nice. Might be my favorite MX-5 I've seen here so far. That is some crazy wrap on this. I've never seen this before. Buddy Club style front bumper. As you can see, similar style to the S2000 bumper that I have with those oval bits on the front. But yeah, this wrap is insane. And it's got some crazy rear lights as well. I don't think I've ever seen these before. Oh, it's got Buddy Club rear as well without the piece in the middle. This is rad. Super cool little like K pickup truck. I think it's a K car, but look how big the deck is of this thing. It's actually bigger than I thought it would be. Yeah, that is super rad. I don't know if I've actually ever seen a grey DC5 before. This might be the first one. Got a cool Dolphin turn down tip on there as well. Super clean Evo here. Carbon front lip, white on white, great choice of wheel. The N keys almost completely debadged apart from the Mitsubishi logo. Got a couple of S2000s here. See a front mount in the front of this, and this one here is insane. Sorry about the voice in the background, they're talking about the drifting. This is Spoon certified, Spoon build with everything Spoon on this thing, like literally everything. Got so many sick parts, including the roof. If I was to do a different roof, this is the roof I would do. The downside is it makes it very hard to get in the boot because you have to like fully detach this piece, but either way, full Spoon build, literally everything apart from, I guess, the Spoon N1. This could be an option for wings for mine as well. I do quite like how it subtly blends back in. They are slightly wider, but you do get this little piece with them as well. This little piece here does come with the front wing, so you can make it work with a standard sized front bumper like mine is. This is a K-swap car I've filmed before, super sick. I love how chunky the front wheels are, just looks so good in these arches arches, and obviously you're going to need it. Got wheel with big brakes in the front as well. Just, yeah, super cool track build. This is rad as well. I've filmed this a few times before, but it's got some T37s on it now and looks unbelievable. This also has the J's Racing tow hook on the back as well as the front, same as my S2000. Then we have this super clean championship white facelift EP3. Let me know down below if I should do a video on this car, because there are so many sick parts. This is genuine Mugen grille. It's got spoon brakes on it. It's got Mugen wheel in there. Just like loads of really cool, genuine parts, all from Japan. It all came on the car from Japan. Rad. So yeah, let me know if you think I should do a video on this too. It's Euro R here as well. Pretty wild with the different color wheels on this one too. This DC5 is sick, and these Buddy Club bonnets for DC5s, if I'm not mistaken, are super rare. If this is a Buddy Club one, I've heard, I don't know if this is true, that there are something like 5 to 10 of these in the country, so this being one of them is pretty cool. So it's like it's got J's front wings, a C28s on it. So good. I wish I could get like a proper side view of this car for you guys. Yeah, look at the color on these wheels. I don't even know, it's like oil slick but with like a maroony, reddy, I don't know how to explain it. Quite cool to see the white Brembo behind it. Works quite well with the championship white on the car. This bonnet is wild too. Got this Stagia wagon here, so good. So R34 front end swap on these. Just an awesome wagon. I love these things. Super practical, be it you get the R34 looks. Rear wing is wild as well. Look at that thing. That is absolutely crazy. The kit on this S15 is wild how wide it is. If you can see just how much wider it is on the front wing, that is absolutely crazy. Quite boxy look as well. Yeah, that is a crazy look. It's like smooth but yet boxy. It's quite hard to explain. So look at that view there. Look at that front wing. So good. And then we've got a row of well, Nissan Skylines, quite a lot of them GTRs. Look at that plate, Y900 HKS. I wonder if it is running 900 horsepower, but look at the front splitter, super intricate detail in carbon by the looks of it too. On some Advan GTs, such a great look. Look at that. The spoon livery on this DC2 is rad. Obviously it's a JDM car anyway, always had a JDM face swap. Blue brid, low max seats in there as well with the yellow harnesses to match the theme of the build. J's Racing wing on the back as well. So again, this is one of the options for the S2000s. Thinking either this or that Voltex one from earlier in the video with the cutout bumper at the back as well. The colour on this is pretty rad. The wheels look sick as well, but the red, that is a very nice colour for an EP3. That definitely suits it. And we've got a load of S2000s here. This looks like the S2000 UK Owners Club. So this is the 20th anniversary front bumper. And what's mad to me, right? All that Honda did was release this bumper, and you could release the S2000 today if you released it with this front bumper, in my opinion. Also, this bonnet is the idea for what I'm thinking of doing with mine. This micro is rad too. So I had one of these as my first car, and I'm gutted I got rid of it because all I did was scrap it. I should have kept it and done something fun like this, because this is just so sick. I love the kit on it. Like, these side skirts are pretty rad. So this is the area that my stand was in last year, all of this area, and as you can see, it is completely full of 350s and 370s all around here. Whoa, look at this thing that's just arrived. That thing's pretty crazy. Along here looks like a load of S chassis stuff though, which is rad. Personally, I'm a S15 or S13 kind of guy. S14s have to have the right front end. Actually, this black one, that looks pretty sick. This green one looks sick as well. So maybe I like all of them actually. Got a load of RX-8s down here, and we've also got RX-8s here, and there's an RX-7 here as well. This wide body Subaru is pretty crazy as well. Again, 2-tier rear wing. Look how much wider that thing is. Charge Sport rear diffuser. Potentially a Charge Sport full kit. I don't know enough about Subarus to know what kit this is, I'm afraid. This area also seems to be where the GT86 / the Subaru BRZs are. This one's pretty cool, slammed. Look at the fitment in the back of this. Wow, and in the front. Look at that, but look at this. Pretty spot on that if you ask me. But yeah, there's an absolute load of them along here as well, and along here. Tons of them. Look how crazy this is out the back. Perfect jacking point there though, but yeah, cut out the rear. That exhaust setup is crazy. So it looks like it transitions from GT86 along here. These are now the GR86s. A mixture here. We've got some GR Yaris's, we've got some Supras. This GR Yaris looks like it's been through the walls. Look at this thing. That's had a pretty brutal front end collision of some description. And then it sort of blends into more Supras over here. Oh, I've just realized where I am. And my cars are just sitting through here. There they are. Whilst I'm next to the stand, some more cars showed up whilst I was away. We've got this EK9 here, which is super rad. Got another EP3. Got this DC5 with this confetti Recaro windscreen banner on it as well. Another DC5 here. Got this Swift. Got this EP2. Looks like it's about to go on track. EP3, EP3, and EP3. I did forget to show this as well. Look at all the Boss coffees in the back here. This is proper JDM stuff in here. Look at that. Okay, so fast forward a bit of time and let's have a look at some more cars. We've got some GTR seems to be leaving. It's a little bit later in the day now. I've had some food. This whole section here is all GTR. All, well, I say all GTRs, all R35 GTRs. Look at this one here. This thing is absolutely crazy. That is nuts. So that's like exposed carbon, and then it's like been painted so you can see that it's carbon. Extra little winglet thing here as well. That's an added piece. Completely bags on the ground. That bonnet is nuts. Carbon side skirts. That is absolutely crazy. This is cool. So I believe, I could be wrong, I think this is a Bayside Blue car and they did this as a special edition, but it's got the TEs on it as well. Absolutely amazing. Look at the boot build on this thing. Absolutely crazy in there, and then look at that in there as well. I hadn't even noticed the full dry carbon on the boot lid as well, and the big wing obviously. And now we're getting into some more MX-5s, and there's quite a few crazy colours going on in here. For example, look at this thing, blue and then perspex, so you can actually see into the engine bay. MX-5.5 I guess this would be. Look at that thing. This MX-5 is absolutely insane. Look at the vents as well, just everything heart-shaped and pink. Got some shoes that match as well. The heart shapes in the light, that's pretty cool. And now this section over here, there's a load of MR2s, as you can see. We've got a few more here. This EK9 is sick. You can see spoon stickers on the back. We've got T37 spoon brakes in the front. This is unbelievably cool. Just look at that for a wheel and tyre. So sick. This DC5 kit is crazy. Wow, the badge down here says Valve Sports. I've never heard of this, but look how crazy the side skirts are as well. Look at that. I've never ever seen this kit for this car before. This Evo is pretty rad as well. Quite a cool decal down the side. I didn't realise. It looks just like straight pink from the front. And what's cool as well, they've got like the model of the car on the inside as well. Got a big front mount on this. This front bumper is sick. There's a load of cool little carbon bits on it too. Didn't even see this NSX here. The blue on this is wild. This is so cool. Spoon stickers under the mirror as well. Tinted lights, yeah, it just looks so good. So I got a couple of EP3s, FN2 and stuff down here. Well, you can see all the cars going on track down there. There's a grandstand, so this is the end of the show from this side. So I'm gonna work my way back this way now. But these guys have traveled from Jersey. How mad is that? That's probably the furthest I know of someone today. This FDRX7 kit is sick on some Advan wheels as well, TC2. Like, it just feels really period correct to me. This is amazingly cool. Just like OEM Plus kind of vibe actually. This section looks like it was a load of Evos, and I must have missed a lot of them because it's now very empty. Full carbon front end by the looks of it. Bagged on some RPF1s, looking really nice. Look at the size of this front splitter on this as well. There's definitely something about Evos that I very much like. Full carbon boot lid, all carbon around basically the entire bottom of this car. Big front mount intercooler on this as well, it's super sick. Yeah, love an Evo. This is rad. The colour on it's really nice as well. It's like this purpley blue colour. Just where else do you get to see this many similar cars, like all white Evos, all just parked up here? This Mines one is rad. I think I filmed this one before because I remember this Mines logo, but it's just such a cool livery on this car. So good. Some Wed Sport wheels as well. Love the like double tier wing thing that these have as well. It's just iconic Evo. Check out this lime green Supra. Pretty wild, but it's got the T-top off. This car may look black, but it's actually completely carbon fiber. The whole thing, every panel just covered in carbon fiber. That's pretty mad. This is where all the old school cars are. Check out all of these 240s, 260s, 280s, just like load of them. And we've got some FD RX7s down here as well. Classic yellow color that's super rare. And we've got this purple one back here too that looks kind of cool. Some sort of wide kit on it that starts down here and goes over, which is quite cool. But yeah, that color's pretty rad too. Looks good with the black accents of the wheels and like the rear diffuser. Again, appealing to my previous self. There's like a Nismo old logo lip on this by the looks of it. I never knew that Nismo did all this stuff, but this color is amazing. It looks like the Mazda, is it Soul Red? Is that the color it's called? Which I'm a big fan of. This being JDM, it has the March badging on it, but the kit on this is rad. Like little Nismo touches is very cool. Beefy NS2Rs on it too. The kit on this thing is really cool. I saw this from afar, and also the livery on it, but how crazy is this? Look at the bonnet. You can see that. That front bumper is amazing. And we've got this Fast and Furious replica movie tribute car. Got the Modern Image logo on the bonnet, as well as all of these bits. No laptop on the other seat though by the looks of it. Love this Evo wagon. I'm pretty sure I filmed this before as well, but just the ultimate daily, isn't it? So good. Cool rear diffuser and stuff too. Seems to be a mix of different things here. Never seen this Pro box before. How sick is that? JDM work van. And then we've got a whole host of Subarus along here as well. All down here. Well, we've got a Mark 4 Supra and the GT4 Owners Club here too. So just quickly coming back to the stand, as you can see, got a Limitar sticker on here. So just crossed over the bridge to come over and look at the cars on this side, which this originally wasn't part of the plan for Japfest, but they've had to move cars over here because of the weather, it being so wet. So let's see what cars are. I mean, obviously this S15 is a great place to start, and it's a spec car. That is the one I'd want if I was going to get one. I just spotted this S2000 from afar, and it's got an attack sticker on it, so I bet it's going to be pretty rad. Look at this diffuser on the back. Feels exhaust, got some side skirts on the side, vented bonnet, get that heat out. It's got a blue cage in it too. Voltex front bumper as well with a splitter on that. This is definitely a track car. Looks so aggressive. I just love the canards as well. The plan is to wait here for the drifting to start. This is a whole other section I haven't even looked at yet. Here's the bridge, so it's this side of the bridge, so let's have a look at what we got down here. This is pretty hilarious. Look at this, police badging, FTO, full livery, got lights on the top. That is hilarious. So this MX-5 is super cool. The BBS with the turbo fans is sick as well, but this is also, next to the track, drift cars actually start. This thing was just on track before the drift session started. If you look in the back here, it's like a two-tone, like wide-bodied NC MX-5, but the rear exhaust is absolutely wild. Look at the size of this tip. So it's like single exit straight out the middle. Accord Euro R down here. We've got some more EP3s. There's like some like Hyundai and Kia section over here. Got this Mark IV Supra here, DC5 with full Tegua livery, like race livery, which is pretty cool. Behind the grandstands, you can see the smoke just about over there. Gotta go behind there now. Whilst walking this way, they look at all these little Swifts all together. This one here's got a little truck bed in the back. That's pretty jokes. This has come from the Netherlands. Can't believe an NSX with this APR wing on the back. This is crazy. Around the front as well, APR splitter too. This is so sick. I haven't actually seen one of the new NSXs looking like this. So all of these cars in here have all come from the Netherlands. So this is the furthest I've seen anyone come for this show. So super cool to see. So just walking over and didn't even spot this like drift taxi bit down here. I didn't realize that's where it was. But look, you can see people doing donuts. See, all these people are just leaving because the drifting's just finished. As you can see, cars are rolling out. See what cars we've got still on this side. I've made it to the 9K everyday stand, and so many cars have left again. I seem to be very bad at catching all the cars here, but look how sick this is. The wrap on this is mad. I love the yellow headlights as well. Wide body, it's got the wing on the back too. And we got this big wing on the back with this one too. Cusco roll bar, which is pretty rad. And we've got carbon bonnet R1 Titan logo like ghosted into it, which I don't know if that was planned. We've got this yellow S2000 over here too, which is super sick, and it's got the hard top. We've got Nürburgring blue car, another one with a big wing on the back, this car here, and we got this S2000 here as well. This is rad, carbon boot lid, crazy side skirts, proper Kanjo style kind of vibes. Carbon bonnet on it as well, next to this EF. Very cool. This looks like a very clean Euro R. I'm just seeing the wheels on this. Oh, look at the gold Honda badge on the front. But look at these Rega Masters. That is such a sick wheel. All the badges are gold. I wonder if that's like a... Whoa, that's sick. Was this an option in Japan? Leave a comment down below if either this is your car or you know the answer, because that is so rad. I've never seen all the gold badges before. And we've got this Silvia here as well. On some work equipped, super low. Oh, it's just rad. Proper drift style, that, isn't it? And the boot on this MX-5 is very Spoon S2000-esque. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this on an MX-5 before. This is crazy. As you can see, it's wide bodies as well. This is really cool. Man, there's something about K cars that are just so cool. Just tiny little cars. This is sick. Look how jokes this is. And of course, it's got this exhaust on the back. taller than the car. Those wheels are mental as well. This FK2 is sick. Just the combo of the red with the carbon just looks amazing. That bonnet really just suits the style of it, and I love the yellow lights as well. Look at this OG Civic. Love the mirrors near the front as well. Just such an OG look, and full like blue leather interior as well. And look how fresh that looks in there. I saw this T37 peeking around the corner and see that it's on a S15 Spec R. This is unbelievable. Front mount intercooler. This is how I would do one, I think. I don't know, I'd probably do a body kit, to be honest. That's pretty real. Look at that, just super OEM plus. This 350 is sick too. I do love the graphics coming back. That is all the cars that I managed to see. I could obviously tell, as you can see, everyone's leaving now, so I've definitely missed a lot of cars. Leave a comment down below on what is your favorite car. For me, favorite car of the day is that red NSX wide body. Huge shout out to everyone that has come and said hi to me today and just had a chat. That's been absolutely mind-blowing how many of you have done that. And also for everyone that was on the stand, obviously everyone's headed off now, but massive thank you to the 80-ish cars that were here as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment down below what your favorite car was, like this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.